Regina, I always love talking to directors, and it's ironic that 2 years and some change ago, when we was talking in Toronto for Bill Street, we talked with you and Coleman about being a director actor. So I have a couple of questions about this because taking a stage play to a screenplay, what's important about making that not feel like stage, but to make it feel like a film?
Well, in this particular case, with the rare circumstance of a author of the writer of the stage play did an amazing adaptation, the screenplay adaptation. So usually it doesn't work that way. Usually someone else has to come in to kind of help the process along. So Kemp Powers is the writer, done, most of that heavy lifting. We all of the themes, when I read the script first, and then I wanted to see, I was just blown away that it was a play. There were some moments that I felt like, oh yeah, I can tell because this dialogue is the star. It's, no doubt about that. But he all of those themes are still there. When I read the play, they were still there in the screenplay. And I don't think we even say one line from the play until 30, 40 minutes into the film.
Wow. Yes, Cassius Marcellus Clay is the new heavyweight champion of the world, boys.
Yes, he is.
And I don't even have a scratch on my face. Oh, my goodness.
Cash. What's on, Cash?
What? Cash, what? Why am I so pretty? And I'm only 22 years old. There is no way I'm supposed to be this great. Look, Alexander the Great conquered the whole world at the age of 30, and I conquered the world of boxing at 22 without sustaining so much as a scratch.
That's right. There he goes.
You do the math.
All right. When is this party going down?
Yeah, that's a good question. What's on the agenda, Malcolm?
Well, I thought this would be a wonderful chance for us to reflect on what's happened tonight. Like our young brother said, there's no denying that greater forces were at work.
You mean no one else is coming?
Oh, rest assured, my brother.
I also thought it was interesting casting choice because these are all four great men. But when you look at them, definitely Muhammad Ali and Malcolm X kind of stand on a mountain of their own. And in the past, we've had Will Smith do an Oscar-nominated role for Ali, and Denzel do an Oscar-nominated role for Malcolm. But the actors that played these roles, Kingsley and Eli, were kind of not as known to everybody. What was that an active choice to make those, to take them and bring newer faces to that screen, or?
No, there wasn't actually active choice. The choice was the best actor for the role. And, there were some actors that wouldn't audition. This was my first film. So I couldn't rely on just because you say you're going to do a good job and you have a name, that is going to be the reason why you're playing this part. I need to see it. We are going to be playing two of the most photographed men in history, and the same kind of goes for all four of them. And the thing about Eli and Kingsley is that they both never, ever at one point felt intimidated by the fact that these characters were played by great actors prior to them, that they knew that they wanted to play these roles, and they showed.
I have to ask, why has Atlanta become the epicenter? I've seen that you tweeted a lot about the election. I know you filmed Watchmen down here. But why has Atlanta become this epicenter of focus right now? And what does that mean for the Black community to have this city kind of rising at this time?
Well, I think politically Georgia has been the focus. But Atlanta in Georgia is New York in New York, and LA in California. It is the the city that everyone in the state is the most popular city, the most culturally diverse city, if you will, in the state. And I think because of that, you hear Atlanta, you know, that pop up a lot, even though the drive was Georgia, you know.
Yeah.
And Georgia showed, improved. Thank you, Georgia.
Well, I gotta say that you are I always say this to you, but you are my favorite actor. Put my hand on the Bible. I had to tell my girl to chill out. I'm about to interview Regina King. I'm always rooting for you, and I'm glad to see you like in the director's chair for a feature, because I've loved all the stuff you've done on TV already as a director. So keep on doing it. We'll keep on watching, and you know you always got me, your biggest fan.
Thank you, Jamal. It's always so good to see you, brother. Always.
Good to see you too.